Bitcoin continues to melt faces this week as it hit 59K early this morning, but it didn't stop there. It hit 64K just a few hours later. It's clear we're seeing institutional FOMO play out in real time. ETFs continue gobbling up Bitcoin at an unprecedented pace, and anonymous whales are buying hundreds of Bitcoin per day. Could Jamie Dimon be stacking Bitcoin? Could Jeff Bezos be stacking Bitcoin? We look into the evidence as to why Bitcoin's price could be pumping and start to look at the unthinkable, Bitcoin hitting all-time highs before the halving in April. What does this mean for the bull market? Let's find out. Welcome to the Wednesday, February 28th edition of the Bitcoin Daily Show. I'm Dante Cook, head of Swan Business. Here at Swan, we're on a mission to educate the world about Bitcoin. So please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It'll help us teach more people about Bitcoin here on YouTube and cut through the noise. And as always, I personally am responding to emails that people send to daily@swanbitcoin.com, asking questions about hardware wallets, how to manage custody, inheritance planning, where and how to buy and store Bitcoin, all the above. I'm answering all these questions, and no question is a bad one. Send your emails to daily@swanbitcoin.com. And with that, let's get into the show.
Hi, this
Hello?
is your BitPhone. I'm calling you to let
recording a
you know that Bitcoin has just passed 64K. Keep stacking Satoshis. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Goodbye? The inverse Kramer strikes again, except this time, instead of sending the stock prices of his bear picks to the moon, he actually manifests an entirely new phone, the BitPhone.
What has Bitcoin ever done for mankind? Are you ever on a Bitcoin phone? Watson, come here, I need you. I mean, what is it?
Well, coming up, United
How about
Healthcare
Revolve?
is apparently
Actually, Bitcoin is liberating millions of people around the globe from fiat debasement and authoritarian regimes, giving them access to banks and money that they've never had before. And Jim, I do legitimately think you're a good guy, but Bitcoin actually has done something meaningful for mankind. According to a genius ranking created by the Bitcoin OG, Jameson Lopp, Bitcoin is now a top 10 global superpower, passing the M1 money supply of Canada and even Australia. Bitcoin's price has increased over $7,000 in the past 24 hours, going from just above $57,000 to touching $64,000 today. People buying real Bitcoin were able to wake up and simply smash buy. People buying through the ETFs, well, not so much. You got to wait till the market opens. But Bitcoin, real Bitcoin's market, is always open. Even with a $7,000 price increase, Swan CEO Corey Clipson will not call a God candle until he sees a 10K move in a 24-hour period. With the amount of institutional FOMO accelerating, seeing a 10K candle day is not out of the question. The ETFs are buying 10x the amount of Bitcoin produced by miners every single day at this point. The ETF saw 576 million in inflows yesterday, with BlackRock having 520 million itself. You know why BlackRock could have had that much in inflows yesterday? Well, here's an insider tip that our Swan private customers received yesterday through Swan's private alert system. Yesterday, BlackRock gave a presentation to their top 100 customers. And let's just say one of their quantitative analysts said that you should have a pretty healthy allocation to Bitcoin. And I'll leave it at that. So it could be a bunch of BlackRock whales, or it could be Mr. 100, or should we call them Mr. 1300? Mr. 100, who's been buying 100 Bitcoin per day since November of 2022, upped their allocation quite a bit today, buying 1,300 Bitcoin. And remember, there's just 900 Bitcoin that are mined total in a day. Who has the kind of capital to buy 100 to 1,300 Bitcoin every single day? Is it another nation state? Is it Jamie Dimon? Or is it Jeff Bezos, who we told you sold $8.5 billion worth of Amazon shares? He knows he can't keep it in cash. Maybe he's buying Bitcoin. Who do you think Mr. 100 is? Let us know in the comments. The thing Bitcoiners have been saying all along is do not try to time the market with Bitcoin, but instead have more time with your fiat in Bitcoin, and good things are going to happen. The best strategy is simply to save in Bitcoin versus trying to trade the asset. As Joe Kernan says, it's the best performing asset over the last 5, 10, 15 years. So yes, it is a store of value.
You know, time goes fast. You'll see. the older you get. But we were talking about 26 or 27.
Yep.
Really, it seems like last week. It wasn't. It was a couple months ago. But we were wondering, what's going on? When is it going to move on the anticipation of the ETF? What about the Fed easing? Is that going to be what finally get? And, you know, you go to bed, wake up, it's 59, 58. That's unbelievable. It's almost back to where, you know, you always point out how anybody who bought at 63 or 64 is losing money. You're not going to be able to say that pretty.
I won't be able to say that. People, if you held the whole time.
Well, you might be able to say it. It might go back down. That is one of the things that if you buy it, you better be ready for anything.
Which goes to the idea of, is this a store of value?
I don't think it does.
Is it a speculation, or is it a store of value?
No, I don't think that does. If you have something that's the best performing asset over 5, 10, and 15-year periods, it's a store of value. I'm ready to say that. I'm ready to give it the...
On the record.
Yeah.
Speaking of savings, check out these cool stats to report across Swan's user base. 100%, I repeat, 100% of Swan users with an active savings plan are in the green, with a median cost basis of $31,293 per Bitcoin. Let me break this down a little further. 98% of people who have created a savings plan ever are in the green, with an average price increase of 65%. But check this out. People with an active savings plan currently are outperforming the people who just created one and then still aren't saving by 20%, as their average performance is 86% versus 65%. The moral of the story is, save, and work with a platform that makes it easy to help you do that. Head to swan.com/Dante Daily to get started with a savings plan. We'll give you a free $10 in Bitcoin to get you started on your journey. Don't wait till tomorrow. Start saving today. When we said that Bitcoin would reach all-time highs before the halving a few weeks ago, people said that we were crazy. But now, it seems almost inevitable that Bitcoin will certainly hit an all-time high before the halving for the first time ever. This is truly unprecedented. Had it not been for the China mining ban or FTX selling billions of dollars of fake Bitcoin, we likely would have seen a Bitcoin price of $100,000 in the last cycle, according to analysts like Joe Burnett. Let's move on to our final segment, where we'll discuss some reasons why we believe that we're just getting started. For starters, we believe we might be at the beginning of a bull run because Coinbase is crashing. When Bitcoin's price truly rips, you'll see the platform go down multiple times. Then you'll know we're actually in a bull. We've only seen it once, so we're not calling it a full-on bull market just yet. But let's look at some technical reasons. Alex Thorne, head of research for Galaxy Digital, lays out one of the most bullish posts of 2024 with this tweet thread. Alex highlights that at this point prior to the last two halvings, Bitcoin was still down 60% from its previous all-time highs. And another reason to be bullish, long-term holders hold about 75% of the supply of Bitcoin and don't appear to be selling. Diamond hands, anyone? Bitcoin's futures interest is nearing all-time highs, but it doesn't look like the leveraged longs have aped in yet. When Bitcoin shorts are being liquidated, it's a sign that we're nowhere near the highs. Oh, and by the way, over 90 million more Bitcoin shorts were liquidated in the last 24 hours. Add that to the 150 million that we told you about the other day. If those things weren't bullish enough, here's another reason why we might see more fireworks today. ETF trading volumes are literally insane right now. At just halfway through the trading day, ETF volumes have broken their trading volume record of $2.6 billion, with IBIT sitting as the number 4 traded ETF overall, and it's going to trade more today than it has in the first 2 weeks combined. Bitcoin is truly a technological breakthrough unlike anything that we've ever seen before. It's just that the institutions are now waking up to this fact. This tweet from Thomas Farrer explains it well. Satoshi took the theoretical concept of perfect money and programmed it into existence. Deflationary money, designed to increase in value forever. It's difficult for the human mind to comprehend. Most still don't get it. Ignore the noise. Keep stacking. While Elizabeth Warren says that Bitcoin is still only good for drug trafficking, human trafficking, funding North Korea's nuclear missile program, Bitcoin will continue making all-time highs and will keep on stacking. And with that, I'm signing off for today. This is Dante Cook with Swan.com. Happy stacking.
point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.